Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Strike right here, Mario Strikers Battle League. We got me with Jay Hazen 11 right there in this matchup. We're doing a post-commentary, so this match has been played. It's been a little while, so, I may not remember everything, which is good. We're just going to kind of try to make this as dramatic as possible. It's actually going to be, like I said, the Strikers Club, but we're going up against a team called Los Chepes, and so we are the task force right there on the black. So I'll be playing as number 5. It looks like Jay Hazen is actually number 7, of course, and we're sticking with this team that has Yoshi on it. This Yoshi build is pretty incredible, you guys, but also, of course, Rosalina, the all-around Luigi build right now, and Bowser, and so that Bowser just sort of has like minimal speed additions, but the Yoshi is a little bit more focused on shooting, so there's a lot of shooting added to it, like I think 4 extra points on shooting, a little bit like maybe 2 on speed, I think, and then there might have been 1 more that I'm leaving out right here, but it is, it's been proven to be really wonderful. This team definitely giving the task force a run for their money, though. Look at this, Los Chepes, they definitely have the lob passes going for them, and so we're trying to just kind of keep our heads about us, right, because there's even that pressure right there, just as Boom Boom releases, they're already there to tackle, so, yeah, man, and the green shells, and they, of course, have a red in the chamber, so, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be wild, okay? Now, right now, we're still at 0-0, of course, for the score. You are going to notice, obviously, Rosalina down with that red, and there will be the chance for deflection, but it just goes way too far off, and then the strike orb, so Los Chepes gonna grab that, and if I didn't mention it, actually, the Rosalina is more my minimalist build, so it's my Rosalina right there that we're using with the gear. Of course, all the others are, different club members, right? Jay Hazen, obviously has his Luigi, and we're gonna try for this, boom! We are so lucky that came just in the nick of time. I'm sure many of you who are playing Mario Strikers Battle League, you know what it's like when somebody gets that strike orb and they're ready for that hyper, man. The slow-mo can actually be devastating because you just won't reach them in time, and so the task force really trying to stay on top of these passes and things because Los Chepes bringing a lot of pressure on just all over the place, and there is the first goal of the match from Los Chepes. It sounds like I'm excited when it's not my team. I'm trying to make this, hype, right? It's like somewhat like an actual sporting match. I don't know. We're trying to esports this thing, so yeah, that was pretty good because they had the long shot. Rosalina actually really good for this, just kind of innately, but also depending on the gear you add, you can even add to her shooting. You can add in other places. We attempt a goal of our own here for the task force, a little bit closer this time, of course, than Los Chepes' initial goal. Dropping the bombs, there's another orb down, and then Los Chepes are going to score as we're focused on grabbing that, and of course, it's still fine because we'll have the strike orb after the goal, but I'm sure you guys know the devastation, right? Because now we're making this a 2-0 game, so this is going to be, well, we're going to just kind of turn up the volume, right? Turn up the intensity. So anyway, there we go with, it's very nice when they send 2 item boxes out. We all love that, and items are going to be one of your best defense when you have these hyper strikes ready, but also if you've got a great partner here, if you've got a great second player, that ally, and so we're trying, we are definitely in there. It's not without trying that we are going to actually lose this strike orb, it looks like, and so we'll go ahead now with the passes. There's some strategy in there, and that is it. Rosalina nails that goal with a perfect shot, and when we say perfect shot, of course, we're not just trying to brag maybe, but it's like they actually call it, if you want the technical term, basically, it's the perfect shot, just like a perfect pass. It just means the timing, the perfect tackle, it's the timing that you released that shot or tackle or whatever it might be. We're looking at a different game now, but then Los Chepes, Rosalina sends it home. Yes, that's right, because our Rosalina's pretty upset right here, and who wouldn't be, because look at this, there's going to be another pass right there, so they pass it back and forth, and then they made that 3rd goal for Los Chepes, and so, again, very nice that we get the items right here. Pass just barely at that right moment. Rosalina goes down, of course, to Wario. We do have the strike orb back here for the task force again, and it's getting very dangerous right here next to the goalie, next to our actual goal, you guys. So it's getting tough. We now get the star, and so I think that's typically, they kind of pity us, right? I think the game is just pitying us. And so here we have to try to make something happen within a minute, and we do. So that's going to be 2 on the board for the task force. Rosalina's team scores. Funny that the text says that you have to have the color with it, right? Because otherwise you just be like, hey, they both have a Rosalina captain. There's going to be a long shot actually from DK with the deflection, but luckily Task Force able to defend against that. And so the banana's down, ladies and gents, and that's going to be Rosalina evening it up right here for the Task Force. Can you believe it? Wave to the crowd. There you go. So watch this. We got that long shot again. Rosalina great for this typically. So when we look at our team, again, we're pretty heavy on the shooting. I mean, Bowser great for shooting as well, and that Yoshi build, Yoshi innately does have the decent shooting stat. It's just when you especially go with a build like this, it does build upon it further. closer. And so Los Chepes now with the strike orb, so you can see them all highlighted in red. This is going to make just that pressure a lot more. You know, it's a lot more crazy. Luckily, Boom Boom going to be a Chad right there, just going to kind of come way out of the box and try to help us out here because Task Force is going to need some help. Los Chepes are coming for us, man. So we're looking at 3-3 for our score with 25 seconds left. Pressure on the goal right here, but a little bit too far, a little bit too long without any charging. And of course, under a lot of that pressure, so it's just, everything didn't work out, right? And the same goes now for Los Chepes there in the red. Another strike orb down, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be plenty of strike orbs this match. It's going to make things a lot more complicated though, you know, because it just kind of brings everybody's intensity up a level, I think, right? So we actually do have a mushroom just like they use their mushroom. And now it's golden goal. So everybody, all the viewers at home, you got to see what is going to happen next. Of course, the first to score is going to win it. It's the pass to Yoshi. And then in the last second, that is going to be the Task Force seizing a dramatic victory, yes, in golden goal. So yes, the first person to score wins it for their team. And that is us on the black team right here, the Task Force. Wonderful. Feel free to check out some highlights. And then, of course, when an end screen pops up on screen, feel free to click one of those, catch another video, and thanks for viewing.
Get down, down tonight. Charge that tag.